On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Flushed out right.
That's into the hands of Isaiah Coulter.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Here's Fields.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now a play fake. Brady. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first. Justin Fields at quarterback gets the completion there. CD, what do you think the key is to stopping this talented former Buckeye?
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Rookie quarterbacks have to survive the initiation of the pressure of the NFL. Now, his athleticism can scare you a little bit because if he evades it, he can go a long way. But in the beginning, you want his eyes to go to the rush, not downfield. So bring those extra guys and see if he can handle it.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
3rd and 2, Fields. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down of the 46. Fields on target to Mooney. First down, Chicago. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the give, this is Cohen. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Cohen. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. To throw is Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. First down, a run with Cohen. It was Jamel Dean who came up to make the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Fields. Swings this out here for Cohen. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and just like that, it's third down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Cohen. And the Bears are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Here comes Mooney now in the jet sweep. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. On 2nd and goal, Fields eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They run. This is Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Brady now to throw.
This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
2nd and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
And oh, that would get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. They find some open field here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery
His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Going deep this time for Miller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
To throw is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Throwing on first down is Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. On first down, Fields.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, it's Fields.
He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Santos' kick is up and through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead into intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. To throw, it's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
7 yards, the pickup there.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3 yards remain for second down.
Now Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Brady. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Not much there, only a yard. Throwing again on second down. Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Brady. Caught by Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, bro. My goal line defense so cold, bro.
Derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
I feel it, I feel it, I feel it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their defense just helped them out by
hey, yeah, no, them boy, hey, I see y'all going crazy.
And now can the offense follow through with
oh, we out there. Let me turn this off. I'll go and get distracted.
After the work the defense is done, they got a chance here to open up this lead.
61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. This is Cohen. And he's got some space here. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
It's over. It's over.
Touchdown, Chicago. On to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's hoping.
Damn, bro.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly.
Right? That nigga Cohen, boy, something else.
All the way to the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Hey, yeah, it's far from over for sure. That bitch far from over already. You know I done gave up hella leads in this bitch, man, this season. On some.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Play action, it's Brady.
Under a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll run on first down. Cohen. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Cohen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. On play action, now Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards. On first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Shotgun now for Brady. That's caught by Howard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And Brady's throw there incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Man, they horn me on my fucking interceptions, dog. I can't catch shit for picks. I ought to have like 5. Yeah, they hold me, dog. Oh, yeah. I'm on it. Pick. Pick. Look at this.
And it's incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target.
Look at this shit.
And now
they on some bullshit.
I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what if I
they on some straight bullshit right now.
Go to right now.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far.
Hell no, I don't want to come out in this. They be cheating, dog.
To their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Oh, yeah. Evans. Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey, look.
Here's Brady to throw.
Don't do that. That's pink, bro. That's pink, bro. And we going to take it to the crib. Fuck it. And we going to take it to the crib. Fuck it. And we gonna take it to the crib. Fuck it.
It's free going down the left side. It's
and
a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
And we gonna take it to the crib.
It's certainly not on their side offensively.
Yeah, dog. Good ass game.
Further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
It's all good. You came out hot, though. You came out hot. I'm like, damn, I hate playing against Brady, too. I ain't gonna lie.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I hate playing against Brady ass, dog. They got 5 receivers and shit.
They try again with.
Oh, we gonna talk that up. We gonna run his numbers up.
After a very nice gain. A big hitter there. A first down gain of
26 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have.
Yeah, my nigga,
throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed.
Oh yeah, y'all about to turn up next season then for sure.
They've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Oh, that's TD. That's TD. That's Montgomery.
David Montgomery, his third touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bears look like they're about
to for real, you fuck with the 5 version though.
Streak as they add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point.
Yeah, I gotta fuck with.
Opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown.
Yeah, I'ma fuck around and get that 5 though. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta get my shit.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Tampa offense
right, for real. Yeah, they probably ain't gonna stop that PS4 leads by next year anyway. Ooh, Brady throwing that.
He was trying to find O.J. Howard, but it'll be 2nd down. He should have right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy.
What's the difference from it though? Like what?
Up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Yeah, there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Oh, that shit, you say that shit real life on that beat.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted.
Yeah, that's the main thing I hear about the momentum bullshit. That's fluke as hell.
And break, the tight end's got it. And he is going to have a
bullshit. Damn. You in Green Bay, hey, don't let my record deceive you, though. He's 6-0 right now, but I was up on his ass. I let the league go on that motherfucker.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
He do. That's why I'm like, oh, that's big. I was there.
Complete over the middle.
Damn.
That's Evans.
Yeah, I'm on his ass next time, though. We in the same division. I'm on his ass.
It's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Oh, that. No.
There's Evans again, complete.
On that, dog.
This one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
This ain't shit towards your record, though. Shit, you still will.
It's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again,
oh, he on your. Oh, dang. Ooh.
But it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready.
They didn't hold Brady on that beach.
4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Oh, don't throw that. Don't throw that. Come on, bro. My user too cold. My user too cold, dog. My user too cold, bro. Good game, though.
10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
My user too cold on this bitch.
That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this?
Good game. I ain't gonna lie, you had me scared in the beginning, though. I'm like, man, god damn.
You like being out.
Hey, look, you talk about man. You was talking about man coverage, all that shit. I'm like, dang.
Shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Man, got hurt. I was low-key bad as hell. I'm like, no, as soon as I want to start, man, they be on some bullshit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, this game went off the rails.
Oh, he stayed in the game.
Got back on track.
Oh, you got me on that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
On the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. That's good for 28 yards. First play of the drive.
Oh, God. Get his reps in and shit.
Another 1st down.
first down.
That's Pete.
And now here's another interception.
Good shit. I ain't gonna, what's the name?
These guys are going to get the football.
No, you know what? Let me see.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that.
My alert just too cold on this bitch. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
Defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
He was brought down by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Yeah, that's what was scaring me. That nigga was getting that bitch all quick as hell, right on point to the receiver. I'm like, God damn. He got that. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Get my nigga 300 for the day.
215 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Yeah, my nigga Cohen, dog. I love this. I've been fucking with this nigga for like past 2 years on the Madden shit. I'm gonna say since last year. I ain't gonna say 2 years. Last year, that nigga little nigga fast. He get through them holes.
On first down, that's Cohen.
Good game, bro. Good game, bro.
It was able to get him down.
Hell yeah. Good game, my G.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the